Welcome back to the channel, guys, the Psychotic Circus of Savannah. Today I got a box from Spirit Halloween, and it says that it's addressed from J. Reaper Laboratories. So first we have a card with a Spirit Halloween embossed seal, and it reads, "Thank you for volunteering for our student research program. We look forward to you arriving at our facilities this fall. As a reminder, we prepared the contents of this box and selected its ingredients exclusively for you based on your unique chemistry, individuality, and affiliations. We do not recommend sharing them as their use may produce undesired reactions from others, including but not limited to mania, loss of hearing, confusion, monsterism, electrical tribulation, and other sensations." Here we have J. Reaper Laboratories research kit. Inside we have a J. Reaper Laboratories rubber stamp, a J. Reaper Laboratories composition book, a J. Reaper's Laboratory ruler, and it is a heat transfer material. You can see it changes colors. This is like a work pencil, J. Reaper Labs. There is also a little container here with some substance labeled number 1031. There's also a set of headphones. There's a card that comes with the headphones explaining that this is a personal experimental listening device. And it specifically says, "Good luck. Please remember to record any suspicious or unexpected noises in your logbook." I know that this package looks really cool, and some other people have also gotten these packages that you might have seen on YouTube, but it gets much deeper than that. I haven't seen any other YouTubers comment on the other pieces that go with this package. Now, first things first, let's look at what came in detail. More specifically, this label. Now, this label on the box has some references to Dr. Loom, who was an animatronic that Spirit released a long time ago. But the date says June 6th, 1966, and more specifically, at the bottom, no students or researchers were harmed while making this product. No students. It struck me as odd, and the reason that it did is that Spirit Halloween has recently released 3 different trailers leading up to 2022's Animatronics. These trailers are extremely unique when it comes to the rollout of Spirit Halloween. In those trailers, they seem to be found footage of students in some form of laboratory. Let's give the trailers a look and then go into more detail. Now, if you're anything like me, you may be wondering, what does this have to do with Spirit Animatronics? Who are these students? What was their fate? Well, not only did I find some very specific details on this, but I believe I found a link between their demise and, well, possibly ours. I started on spirithalloween.com. I clicked on every single page I found, and what I found may shock you. I discovered nothing. I didn't discover a damn thing. But I didn't give up. I headed to Spirit's Instagram page, and they had a strange story that was posted suggesting that people listen to a random podcast. And while searching through the archives, I found one specific episode that really caught my attention, about some missing students dubbed the University Six. These were 6 students summoned to a location called the Black Castle. The Black Castle was, or is, an abandoned castle that was once transformed into a mental hospital where experiments were conducted on their patients, and equipped with a laboratory where the unnamed scientist kept all of his work hidden away by the other employees. It is rumored that after years of some sketchy experimentation that I'm sure violated human rights laws, the Black Castle was condemned, causing the shutdown of the unnamed doctor's laboratory and lifelong work. Now, during this podcast, the hosts were anonymously provided some found footage that seems eerily similar to these trailers that are currently being released by Spirit. Now let's listen in, if you dare, and part of the podcast.
You're entering another world, one just a few feet beyond the safe glow of the streetlight, into the dark, one slight step off the edge of the map, into the land of monsters. Today's tale, a disturbing blend of fiction and fact, stuff they don't want you to know, presents The Tale of the University 6. You see, over the past several weeks, we've been receiving some strange materials and artifacts that appear somehow related. It's implied that they're related to these long-forgotten disappearances. They appear for the first time to just maybe describe the fate of the University 6.
Barely see where I'm going.
What was that?
What is it? You okay?
Something grabbed at me.
We've only been here for 5 minutes and you're freaked out already? Is it freezing in here?
What was that?
But of course, this is not the entirety of the footage we've received. And let's talk a little bit about the footage.
To be honest, I'm a little weirded out that we kind of even put this out, guys, because I don't know.
Yeah, Mark, you're the video expert, but just between us, it kind of looked like a clown.
Well, like, I didn't want to say that. I think you might be right.
It was clown-like in shape and form, that's for sure. It had a big, weird nose, too. Very, like, schnozzly.
Bulbous, yeah. And that's where we're going to leave the story for today. We will continue. Stuff they don't want you to know is normal, but as we learn more, we will record a second update here, and the investigation will continue.
Maybe not so coincidentally, soon after finding this podcast and receiving this cryptic box, I received an email cordially asking me and 5 other haunters to visit Spirit's flagship opening on July 30th in Egg Harbor, New Jersey. So let's recap. A mysterious, unaddressed box is dropped off on my doorstep, specifically referencing students and promoting a laboratory theme by Spirit. Spirit's newest videos have an extremely unnerving aesthetic, showing what seems to be found footage of college students in a castle-esque laboratory in some terrifying situations. Spirit Halloween posts a rare story regarding a random podcast, and then said podcast has an episode mentioning 6 college students in a castle-esque laboratory that mysteriously go missing. And soon after, specifically 6 home haunters are asked to arrive at Spirit to enter into Dr. J. Reaper's laboratory and testing site. As I continue to research and more things unfold, I'll be sure to update the channel. And if you happen to find yourself at Spirit Halloween's flagship grand opening on July 30th, please watch my back. I don't want to think about what may have happened to the University 6, and I'll need all the support from my subscribers to face my fears. But what do you think? Are we the next University 6? Comment below and let me know. Remember to like, subscribe, and as always, happy haunts.
We're wrapped. That was a doozy.
That was a nutty one, that's for sure.
Yeah,
It's a weird one.
do we know what we're covering next Tuesday?
You guys,
What?
It's another package.
What?
It's another package, and it looks just like the one we got with all the photos and the thumb drive.
Is there a return address?
No.